Uncle Arthur, I think, part of it, but an old injury come back to haunt me and kept me awake. So Craig took over. He sounds like he done a pretty good job. So, Doug, you take care and sit back and listen, and we get on there enough, we'll put you on the regular list. But my regular list is getting so long, I might not get them all on there. So, good morning, Doug, and hope you have a great day today.
Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform, Quebec. Name's Philip.
Okay, Philip, I will change that. Okay, Philip, I'm going to back out of here. I'm going to change the name right now so that I don't get it wrong. I won't guarantee I won't get it wrong, but we're going to try. Okay, Philip, you sit back, and if we get a little time, I'll call for you tomorrow. Good Lord willing. Okay. Let me see. Okay, well, I'll wait here, and I'll go ahead and get Mr. Chipper, see if he's up and at it this morning. Or if he's not in town, maybe somebody else is in town. I don't know. We'll give it a try, see what happens. AA8CS, custom select in certain circles. WB8VMW. We're looking for somebody to take over. I didn't need to stick this morning. So, how about an old great fearless leader? Are you ready to take down names and get them all in order? We're listening.
Good morning, Sarah and friends. CQ, this is the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association, Barometer Net on the W8WKY repeater 147.39 megahertz. Oh, yeah, I got some other hertz, too. The PL 114.8, this is a control net open to any and all licensed amateurs. Please direct traffic through net control. Emergency traffic and priority traffic is welcome to break into this net at any time. This morning, your net control operator is Alpha 8. Charlie Sierra, the name here is Gary. Good morning, Jim. How you doing? Like a bad penny? Yeah, I'm back.
Now, talking about returning bad pennies, I'm back. Yeah, but Craig does such a good job, and I seen a picture of him. He's better looking than I am. I might have to fight a little harder to keep my job here in the morning. So, but you're always welcome there, Mr. Chipper. Alrighty, well, I must have missed a meal of my bacon-flavored oatmeal is the reason my knee's giving me problems, so I might have to take a double portion today. I can't throw it in the yard no more because it keeps killing the grass. So I'm going to have to start eating it, and maybe all my joints will thank me for it. So, Mr. Chipper, we're going to turn it over to you and head for the kitchen. AA8CS, 7 trees. From WB8VMW, everybody stay safe, stay well. WB8VMW, back to net.
All right, Jim. Well, I didn't know that happened. Nevertheless, if it did, and Craig stepped up again, that's great. Unfortunately, I'm sorry to hear that you were under the weather. Hopefully it wasn't anything too serious. We'll find out about that as well. Jim, thanks for being here this morning, and I do appreciate the turnover. And you better eat that bacon-flavored oatmeal. Your lawn guys are going to say there's no grass left. Well, I don't know. We'll have to see what happens with that one. Jim, take care, and you tell that lovely bride of yours that I'm back, looking for waves. Take care, and have a thoroughly terrific Thursday, because you know why it is. All right, we're going to get her kicked off right now, right quick. And KD8VMM, Brian, I missed you, man. How you doing? This is AA8CS. Randy TLB, you're on deck.
Hey, good morning, Gary. Everybody on the net. Yeah, it's sounding good. Welcome back. I love the opening. Sounds real good. You got to come up with some more quotes. Maybe, remember how I used to say, got a jackknife water buffalo on the Ho Chi Minh Trail? Then you go, it's hot, real hot. Old Robin Williams there. Sounds good. It's a hazy morning, 61 degrees. It was warm last night. I turned my AC on in the house for the first time, so cooled it down. Quite warm, so I like last week's weather, a lot cooler. So. Other than that, heading up to Willoughby, do a job. So have a good one. Talk to you tomorrow. KD8VMM. I'll be clear.
All right, Brian, very good. You take care out there, and thanks for leading us off. As always, it's good to be back, and I don't know if anybody likes that opening or not, but now I know one person does anyway. So, for being here, man, and thanks for leading us off. We do appreciate that. Watch out for thunderstorms today. I understand that I'm back in Ohio, and thunderstorms abound. But anyway, good to be here. Good to be here. We're going to clear with VMM. Let's pick up Randy in the brake truck, KE8TLB to take it, AA8CS. Good morning, Randy. What say you?
Hey, good morning there, Gary. Glad you're back. This is Kilo Echo 8 Tango Lima Bravo, KE8TLB, and in the brake truck this morning. And just had a piece of lemon cake and washed down some cold milk. Pretty good stuff. And yeah, Gary, I like that intro too. It was pretty cool. Wasn't expecting that. You must really be happy to be back. But yeah, it was definitely taken care of here. So you left it in good hands. So yep, tomorrow is not my long day. Next week is my long day on Friday. So get out of here at 2 o'clock tomorrow. Woohoo! So I'm looking forward to that. All right, Gary, I better get off here and get back to work, and hope everyone has a great day. I'm glad you're back, Gary. This is Kilo Echo 8 Tango Lima Bravo, KE8TLB 73, and God bless everyone.
KE8TLB AA8CS. All right, Randy. All right, out short day tomorrow. Hopefully the weather will cooperate. I don't know. It looks like a lot of rain in the forecast coming up. I think they knew I was coming back and decided to welcome me the way they are, the way they normally do. But anyway, Dorothy Gale once said, "There's no place like home." So I clicked my heels together, and here I am. Yeah, I wish it was like that, but nevertheless, I'm back. Yeah, thanks for the kind words there, Randy. And we'll talk to you again real soon. All right, we're going to clear with TLB. Let's get our mobiles in here. If you're mobile short time, come on down. Mobile short time, please. This is AA8CS, and I'm waiting for your call.
Alpha 8 Charlie Tango, mobile and short time. Good morning, Gary.
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Delta Tango Papa, KF8 DTP Lori Maslin, short time.
Good morning, welcome back.
KE8OWX, mobile.
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Golf. Brian and Norton.
We picked up AA8CT. KF8DTP, good morning, Lori. KJ5DIT, KE8OWX Mobile, W8MPG Mobile, KF8G. Good morning, Brian. Wow, I missed you, man. I missed you. All right, let's get to it here. Let's get our mobiles in here. AA8CT Mobile, Craig, take it away. This is AA8CS and OWX. You're on deck.
AA8CS, good morning, Gary. Welcome back. Hope you had a wonderful time away. Did miss you, but Nick, as usual, stepped up and did a wonderful, wonderful job. So I am just about destinated, so I am going to just about, just say, have everybody drive safely, enjoy the day, enjoy the cooler weather than yesterday, and go out and smile. You know what? It'll make you feel better. With that, AA8CT is going to go back to AA8CS, and 73 is my friend, and we shall talk with you down the log. Take care, Gary. Thank you.
Right back at you, Craig. AA8CT. I'm not exactly sure what happened there, big guy. I guess Jim was under the weather. We'll put all the pieces together here, and I'm sure I'll learn the whole story here before we're done. But I just want to say thanks for stepping up. You're getting to be a regular stepper upper. Yeah. RSU. A regular stepper upper. All right, Craig. Take care. We'll talk soon. Thomas, KE8OWX Mobile to take it. AA8CS on this end, and W8MPG, you're on deck.
Well, good morning. I'm going to step out here a second. I'm going under a bridge, so I'll be stuck last night. Have a good one. KE8OWX.
All right, Thomas. Yeah, you were a little bit of noise in there. Got but 100% copy. We'll have to figure. I think school's out now, so we'll find out what happens to the harmonics there and stuff in the summertime. I'm sure you have a ton of stuff planned for them. And I bet you they have a couple plans of their own, too. All right, we're going to clear with you, Thomas. Good to hear you, man. KE8OWX Mobile, AA8CS, and W8MPG to take it, AA8CS on this end. Good morning, Jim. What say you?
W8WKY.
Good morning, Gary. Good morning, everybody on the net. 69 degrees on my trip into work. Traffic's moving pretty slow through the construction on 21 this morning. Had to sit there for a few minutes, but traffic's always a little bit better when I get to listen to all my friends here on the radio, so it's nice. Are you watching the NBA Finals, Gary? And if you are, who's your pick to win it? Back to you. Everybody have a great day. W8MPG.
W8MPG Mobile, AA8CS. All right, Jim. I didn't really. I was driving yesterday. We drove from Cape Girardeau, Missouri, home. It's about 10 hours of driving plus whatever stoppage you have to throw in there for gas and other things. So I don't know what happened yet in game one, but I'm kind of leaning toward Indiana. They took the Buckeyes. Wow, that was Freudian. They took Cleveland to task, beat them like a bad dog, and I got to tell you that I thought they were for real then. So I think this is an exciting NBA championship. I'm going to go for Indiana. I'm going to pull for Indiana. Obviously, I don't have a horse in this race, but anyway, it should be a lot of fun. And we got a couple teams that's never won it before. So there you go. All right, Jim, take care. Good to hear you, man, and we'll talk again soon. W8MPG, we're going to clear with you. Let's see who's next here. KF8DTP. Lori, what say you? Good morning, and good to hear you, ma'am.
AA8CS from KF8DTP. Good morning, Gary, and welcome back. And what say me? Work. So, I'm going to have to make it short. I'm getting ready to head out the door now to leave. So, hope everybody has a fabulous Thursday. And 7-3, y'all.
All right, Lori, very good. You're going to have John put a radio in your car. Of course, I'm not sure how far you have to go in your commute, but we'll endeavor to get you in here before that happens. But you got to have John get a radio in your car there, kiddo. You've earned it. All right. Have a thoroughly terrific Thursday, Lori, and we'll talk again soon. KF8DTP, AA8CS, let's see, KF8G. Brian, good morning, sir. What say you?
Oh, you were saying you were gone? I can't say I noticed. Oh, okay. Well, I hope you had a nice trip. Oh, not much going on. Finally got the basement tackled in the house disaster here, and now it's just picking the little areas, putting stuff away, and finding places for things, but not much going on. I think I might go down to Mid-Ohio tomorrow. They got an IMSA race, and after that, a couple of car shows this weekend. One of my favorites, Roscoe Village. They got a nice steakhouse down there, so I look forward to that one. Have a nice lunch at a steakhouse. So other than that, not much going on. So I'll turn it back to our barely awake and fearful leader. Oh my God, I really honestly didn't notice you were around. So, FAG.
Right, Brian. Well, you know what? It's good to know that nothing's changed. That's always good to know. Yeah. Yeah. Went to Austin to visit the kids. We were gone for about 2 weeks, I guess. On the way home, we stopped off in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. That's where my wife's family's from. And saw a bunch of the folks down there. Had a great time. And then drove home yesterday. Yeah. But it's good to be here. Well, it was good to be here until you checked in. But anyway, life comes with its ups and downs. I'm glad things don't change. I think Jim was alluding to that earlier, BMW. All right. Take care, Brian, and enjoy the car show, man. Hope it doesn't rain on you. KF8G, we're going to clear with you, and let's pick up Matt in Arkadelphia, KJ5DIT. Good morning, Matt.
Good morning. It's cloudy morning. Seems pretty nice outside. I've got to make a run to what's called Hot Springs, Arkansas. That's where they do the races. So I've got to go up there for a bit. I've got one grandchild up this morning so far. And he kind of slept in. He usually gets up around 5. He's usually my morning call. So he decided to sleep in for about an hour. But y'all, I wish you a good day. And have lots of things to keep you busy. So good morning. And I'm glad you're back. I hope you had a wonderful trip.
KJ5, DIT, AA8CS. All right, Matt. Yeah, it was a great trip. On the way out, we passed right through Arkadelphia. Yes, we did. And on the way back, we passed through Arkadelphia as well, although we hung a left in Memphis, went north into Missouri, and like I said, visited some family in Cape Girardeau. It was a good trip. I took a picture or two of the Arkadelphia Tower this time around. I keep talking about it. I'm going to have to put it in one of the slides at on our club meeting so everybody knows about that wonderful water tower that I talk about. Your wonderful water tower. All right, Matt, you take care. Enjoy those grandkids. We'll talk to you again real soon. All right, let's get our outliers in here. K5CFY. Ray, you still with us? This is AA8CS. I heard you this morning, sir.
CFY. Good morning, Gary, on this terrific Thursday. Good to hear you there, man. Thanks for running the net. Well, we get my day started off right, so hope you have a great day. We got a good one going, and then the rain's coming tonight. Oh, well. Catch you later. 73, all take care. K5, CFY.
All right, Ray. Yeah, I think we have some rain coming today as well. I think thunderstorms are in the forecast. We'll have to wait for Bill, NAWS, for the definitive weather report. But nevertheless, things are very green. I'm thinking around here anyway. I'm thinking we've had our share of rain. Things are green and actually greener. It's looking good outside. All right, Ray, you take care. Have a thoroughly terrific Thursday. And June 5th, can you believe it? Wow. Unbelievable. K5CFY, we're going to clear with you. Let's see if Nancy's with us this morning. KI5OZZ the Oz. Good morning, Nancy. What's cooking in your world?
AA8 Custom Select. Good morning from KI5OZZ to you and the rest of the Barometer netizens out there. It's good to hear everyone, and wave howdy to Ray, and hey, give Fred a scratch on the ears for me, and oh, goodness. Just been dealing with some teenage drama, and it's been exhausting, so pardon my hiatus, but yeah, I kind of need to sleep. Just exhausting, keeping up with all of the hullabaloo and the kerfuffles and whatnot. So I'll pass it back to you. Good to hear you and the rest of the Barometer netizens out there. Have a thoroughly terrific Thursday, and welcome back. And one of these times, we're going to have to hook up and see where you stop at in Missouri or Arkansas or whatnot, and see if I can scooch down and do an eyeball with you. So I'll pass it back to you. KI5OZZ. Thanks, Gary.
KI5OZZ. Nancy, sounds like a teenage wasteland there. To coin a phrase, that is. Yeah, you know, let's see. So what happens on our trip, the normal way we go is down through, just go south from Ohio through Cincinnati, and take, 71 to, I think, we go to Nashville and then hang a right, then head out west on 40, runs through Memphis, Arkadelphia, Texarkana, Dallas, and Austin then. When we go up to Missouri, then we go up 55 out of Memphis. So we don't go through Tennessee. We go up through Missouri and then across, we went across 64 yesterday instead of 70. I got off of that road 57. They got to finish it eventually. I mean, I haven't been on that road in 5 years, and they're still under construction. Unbelievable. Two-way, one way, one north, one way south, for an extended period of time. I thought, man, that's enough of this. So hung a right, took 64 across to all the way to Lexington, and then picked up 71 and came north again that way. So that's the track can be changed. So let's keep that in the back of our head there. That would be awesome, Nancy. Absolutely awesome. All right, we're going to clear with you. Take care of those teenagers. KI50ZZ, we're going to clear with you. Let's head down south. Pick up the Jacksonville Duet, K8JAX with W8JAX. And, of course, we can't ever forget about K9LUCY. Wendy, Rod, are you with me? This is AA8CS.
Well, good morning there, Gary, and welcome home. This is W8JAX, Portable Pedestrian, along with Miss Wendy and Miss Lucy's on the walk this morning.
Good morning there, Gary. This is K8JAX. Nice to have you back. We appreciated Nick and his fill-in, but good to have you back as well. And I just scratched Miss Lucy behind the ears for you.
Yeah, we have partly cloudy skies down here, and we're gonna be doing some vacationing as well next week. We're headed out of town here. We're gonna sail out of Jacksonville down to the Bahamas for a short cruise. So we're looking forward to that. So you won't hear us next week. But anyway, it was good. Speaking of eyeballs, it was really, I think this is the first we talked since you returned from Dayton. It's really good to have dinner with you and Jason and John and George. Friday evening down there at Dayton. That was really good to catch up and see everybody, including yourself there. So with that, I won't hold it. I'll turn it back to Net. Everyone have a great day. W8JAX, Portable Pedestrian.
All right, Rod. Well, a lot to unpack there. The hamvention was fabulous. I mean, I had such a good time. I basically talked to people. That's what I did. I didn't buy a whole lot, but, man, I did see a ton of people, and we had one great conversation after another. Honestly, highlighted by our dinner with you guys. That was super. We had just such a good time. And it was great catching up with you and Wendy. Yeah, it was. That was the highlight. We had that storm that night that I got caught in. I was driving in that thing that night, just around Xenia there. But nevertheless, boy, that was some storm. Yeah, there was a lot of stories going on there. But anyway, it was good talking to you guys. Good seeing you. And, man, if we could do that again and again and again, that would be great. By the way, I owe you an email, and I please don't think that it's you, because I have about 300 email that in my inbox that I have to deal with. And it's just kind of difficult when you're not in that groove, if you know what I mean. But anyway, I think it's a great idea, and it's very doable, and we can talk about that. So anyway, Rod, you take care. Enjoy the cruise. Those are always fun, and you guys deserve it. That's for sure. All right. Take care. Have a thoroughly terrific Thursday. We'll talk again soon. Going to clear with the JAXs. And that brings me to the bottom of my list here. Let me re-identify this as the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net on the W8WKY repeater. The name here is Gary. The call is AA8CS. This next round, we're going to pencil in KA8MNT, K8AGW, and N8WS. We don't want to get them all dusted up in the stampede here. But if you'd like to join us I'm listening. This is AA8CS, standing by.
KE8HNK.
Kilo Delta 8, Foxtrot Tango Romeo Mobile.
AA8CS in the net, W8TD, John in Wadsworth.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Oscar X-ray, Victor Oscar X-ray, Vermilion.
This is November 8. X-ray November. Victor, name is Jeff and I'm mobile.
This is
Kilo Delta 8, Sierra Lima Golf.
Back of the bus.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Delta Victor Charlie, KFA DVC. Double with somebody.
I don't think the system's grabbing quick enough. KSFQV, but if you wait till you end your list, you ain't going to hear me. KSFQV.
Kilo 8, Papa Julia Whiskey, K8PJW.
Okay, we had some doubles with an added benefit that I haven't heard in a while, a lot of reverb in there as well. Here's who I have. The aforementioned, also KE8HNK, Elmer's in there, KD8FTR Mobile, W8TD, KE8VOX. Jeff, I got you N8X, but I missed the rest of your call, but I do have you in the log there. KD8SLG at the back of the bus, got you. KC8F. Mark, for some reason, I don't get it, but you are clear. K8PJW, Phil, got you in the log. Okay. If I missed you, come on back, please.
WA4, WGA.
Kilo Echo 8, Echo Hotel Golf, G Mobile. 73s.
November 8, Juliet Kilo Oscar, Joe and Willoughby, in and out.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Delta Victor Charlie,
Uniform
Al
India Bravo,
Solon.
KE8 UID, John, mobile.
Kilo Charlie 8 and November Oscar Victor, KC8 NOV, Marty Streetsboro.
All right, WA4, WGA, we have you in the log. KE8EHG Mobile, N8 JKO, Joe, I got you in and out. KE8UIB, John, I have you in there, and I know you're mobile. And Marty, KC8 November, I got a partial there, so just stand by, we'll get you. I have you, so we'll get to you. I think I missed at least one. If I missed you, again, please come back, and we're going to get everybody in here real quick.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Delta Victor Charlie, KF8 DVC, Al in Solon.
All right, Al, thank you for that. KF8DVC. All right, I think we got a lineup here finally. Sorry about the confusion there. Let's get our mobiles in here first. KD8FTR to take it, AA8CS. Go ahead.
This is KD8FTR. Good morning to everybody on the net. Just on my way to the airport to play with some helicopters again, and fighting for position like I'm in the Daytona 500 on the highway. Oh, it is a beautiful Thursday morning. Not too hot, the sun's poking out. And had a gorgeous sight yesterday, walking through our hangar with the doors open. Had a couple aircraft sitting outside getting ready for a flight, and all three of the Goodyear blimps were pretty much right over the Akron airport, so it was a nice view of our helicopters sitting there and the three blimps in the background. But other than that, we're just gonna make it another great day of wrenching on the aircraft and keeping things moving. We'll turn it back to net. This is K88FDR, and this is my final.
K88FTR Mobile AA8CS. All right, I think the name there is Bob, if I'm not mistaken. Good to hear you on this terrific Thursday, and we'll talk to you again real soon. All right, Jeff, I think you were mobile as well. I did, and you're my partial there. N8X, Jeff Mobile. That's what I got. Come on down.
AA8CS in the net. This is November 8 X-ray. November Victor. Just heading to work this morning. Going to Brunswick. Headed to Brunswick this morning. 68 degrees. It's going to be a wonderful day. Everyone stay safe. This is November 8 X-ray. November Victor. Back to net.
November 8, X-Ray, November Victor, AA8CS. All right, Jeff, thanks for stopping by this morning. Thanks for your patience with me this morning as well. Good to hear you. Have a great day at work, and go ahead and have a terrific day at work. Yeah, have a thoroughly terrific Thursday at work. There you go. All right, man. Take care, and don't be a stranger. This is AA8CS. Let's pick up Mike, KE8, EHG, Mobile. Good morning, Mike. What say you?
Good morning. Good morning. This is nice and bright. I guess we're supposed to pick up 6 degrees down here. It's supposed to get warmer. Had a few people call me about their air conditioners. Boy, I tell you what, I pity the stand there. Yeah, just give them a chance there, people, because they're busy, and everybody wants air now. Heating, they don't care. They can get warm. 7-3s, everyone stay safe. EHG, good hearing you, Gary, and doing a fantastic job. But maybe that's on Friday. Terrific job, Thursday. There you go. 7-3s.
All right, Mike, 73 right back at you, big guy, and good to hear you as always. We'll talk to you again real soon. Yeah, people can get impatient. They get hot and cranky. But I guess that's better than being cold and cranky, right? All right, you take care. We'll talk to you again real soon. All right, KE8UIB to take it. Good morning, John. This is AA8CS.
AA8CS from KE8UIB. Good morning, Gary. Everybody out there on the net. And Gary, it is terrific having you back on this terrific Thursday, sir. And hope you enjoyed your trip and all went well with that. Just want to jump on and say good morning, especially say good morning to you. And I'm doing this lovely drive here from Massillon to Hartville. And unfortunately, I got the nice long drive. Lori, she gets the not even 2-minute drive to work. She has barely a mile to drive every day. That's why she checks in from the base station at home. Believe it or not, the car had a radio in it because I've been a ham. She made sure when I got my ticket that we had radios in both cars, so no matter what vehicle I was in, I could play radio. Now that she's a ham, she gets to enjoy that luxury. I think she had intentions the whole time and just wasn't saying nothing. Hi. But with that, I'm going to go ahead and hand this back over to Net Control. I've babbled enough. This is KEA-UIB 3, y'all. And thanks for running that, Gary.
All right, John, very good. KEA-UIB Mobile AA8CS. Yeah, you know, I remember my wife taught at Herbrick Elementary, which was literally 1 block from our house. She was really good at having to have her muffler replaced on her car because it never it got hot, but it never and condensation formed in the muffler and it rusted the thing out because she drove literally 2 blocks to work. Yeah, I get that. So we're going to forgive her. But to know that she has a radio in her car, that's good to know. Yeah, it is. All right, John, you take care. I knew you wouldn't be remiss. I know that much about you. All right, big guy, take care. Have a thoroughly terrific Thursday. We'll talk again soon. KE8UIB Mobile, we're going to clear with you. Let's see, where are we going from here? KE8HNK, Elmer to take it. Good morning, sir. Long time no talk to. Actually, it's been a long time no talk to almost everybody on here. So take it away, Elmer. KE8HNK, AA8CS.
KE8HNK, AA8CS. Good morning, Gary. Good morning, rest of the listeners. Of course, you know, last week was my last week of work for the summer. Of course, going to enjoy the summer being off and enjoy the time with the family and getting some things cleaned up and caught up, which is what I'm doing now. I'm down here in the radio room, cleaning up, organizing, getting things organized, set, and put back into place. That way, for when we build our new homestead and a new house, we can get everything done and everything organized. We just have to pick it up, move it, and put it in place and be operational again. Other than that, just kind of working with the boy today. We're going to be cleaning up and getting ready to prep the Jeep next week for pretty good sized massive overhaul to handle about 4 big major problems with it that we need to handle. And then, of course, then, spend the summer working the net, so I will be here around on the Barometer Net. So look for me tomorrow as well. We're going to try to keep the same schedule unless we have something to do early in the morning, and then, which I don't foresee doing. So, other than that, Gary, going to turn it back over to you, K8HNK, back over to A8CS.
W8WKY.
KE8HNK, AA8CS. All right, Elmer, I never knew that you were going to be off for the summer. You'll have to enlighten me on that one down the road here, but fabulous. That is really great news. And so take advantage of it, enjoy it, and we'll talk again soon about that. All right, thoroughly terrific Thursday it is, and it's coming your way, Elmer. We're going to clear with HNK. Let's see. Let's pick up KA8MNT. Tom, good morning, sir. It's been a bit. What say you? This is AA8CS, and John, W8TD, you're on deck.
AA8CS. This is KA8MNT. Good morning, Gary, and welcome back. Let's see here. The critters are outside flying around, having a good time this morning, but I'm afraid it's going to be short-lived. Well, we're starting out the morning with 69 degrees, no rain since midnight. We have wind coming out of the south-southwest between 0 and 1.5 mile an hour this morning, and the pressure is sitting at 30.04. Today's high is going to be 81 degrees, partly sunny this morning, turning to 67% rain and thunderstorms this afternoon. So if you want to get anything done, you got to get it done this morning outside. but it's not good antenna weather. As I said yesterday, there's no snow and there's no blizzard out there to be able to put your antenna up in, so you can kind of forgo that today. What else is going on? Not too much of anything else going on. We're just living one day at a time and making sure that everything is working around here. I finished up my last CW class last night, and now all I got to do is build up my confidence and then turn around and do some more learning, because it's for an old mind like mine, it's kind of on the taxing side, but it's coming back to me slowly but surely. Okay, let's see here. Enough of my rambling, so let me grab a quick nickel. Okay, K8MNT back. You know, a genie granted me one wish, so I said, I just want to be happy. Well, now I'm living in a cottage with 6 dwarves and working in a mine. So with that, I'm going to say 7-3 everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, and keep smiling. This is Kilo Alpha 8 Mike November Tango, returning everything back over to our absentee NCO AA8CS.
All right, Tom, I missed that. Oh, man. All right, buddy. Yeah, I was in Central Time. There was not much hope of me getting up for the Barometer Net, even to use EchoLink there, that's for sure. Wow. All right, sir. Good to hear you this morning, and you tell Linda that I said hello. You guys take care. We'll talk soon. All right, clearing with MNT. Let's pick up W8TD. Good morning, John. This is AA8CS and K8AGW. Dan, you're on deck. Go ahead, John.
AA8CS on the net. W8TD. Gee, I actually have a few comments I can make this morning. Very cool. First off, boy, if just being one time zone west means the net's too much trouble here. I've been getting up a lot earlier than that recently to make my net appearances, but it's priorities, isn't it? That was fun for me. And, oh yeah, speaking of travel, congratulations to the JAXs on their upcoming trip. It would be nice to live near enough a port that you could jump on a ship for a short one, just for the enjoyment of it. My sister is currently living down not too far out of Orlando, so she's got 2 or 3 ports she can get to easily. I, on the other hand, I'm a $100 Uber ride to the nearest airport. And I've sailed in or out of a dozen ports, and I had to fly to or from every stinking one of them. Flying is not as much fun. So it makes cruising a hassle. It's the biggest disadvantage of living in Ohio for me. Oh well. And regarding rotten exhaust systems, yeah, it's not condensation. I'm going to reset here just in case. Yeah, it's not condensation. It's the chemical term, the scientific term for flame or combustion is rapid oxidation. When you burn fuel, you're taking various hydrogen compounds, splitting off the hydrogen and combining it with oxygen. That's called oxidation. And that reaction, number one, generates energy and makes your wheels go round and round. But the combination of oxygen and hydrogen is H2O. And that's water. So anytime you burn something, you're generating water. And that's going on your tailpipe. And tailpipe isn't hot enough to vaporize it right away. It's going to lay in there. Yeah, I had a real short commute for a number of years here. Fortunately, during that period, my car had a stainless exhaust, so nothing bad happened. But yeah, short commutes and exhaust systems don't mix because of that oxidation thing. ACS the net, W8TD.
W8TD, AAHCS. All right, John, thanks for the science lesson there. I learned something, and now I know why you see tailpipes dripping sometimes. There you go. All right, John, thanks for that. I do appreciate it, and good to hear you, man. And I know you've been a real trooper in terms of getting up at some other ungodly hour and checking into the net. So for that, I applaud you. I do. And good to hear you this morning, of course. All right, we're going to clear with W8TD. Let's pick up Dan on the North Coast. Good morning, Dan. How are you doing? How's Mama Fran? Tell me everything. Start at the beginning and don't leave anything out. K8AGW to take it. AAHCS and VOX, you're on deck.
Everybody from K8AGW here. The old man paused for the cause there. Made sure the links are all up and all that good stuff. So welcome back, Gary. And yeah, this old man was kind of concerned about those storms while you were going through the south there and out by Texas Way and everything. And so glad you made it home safely and hope you didn't have to put up with those storms down there. It's been an unusual summer here, or spring, and with storms throughout the south and throughout the states here. So, but I got to tell you, Gary, you know, Nick's been riding back at a bus there, and boy, when he took the steering wheel and started driving the bus, I'm telling you, he maneuvered through the traffic. Man, got over 50 check-ins some days, and got that done shortly after 8 o'clock. And man, the collisions and everything, he got everybody in good, and boy, he handled that one time the full week, so he didn't get tired either. So he kept at the helm there. And kept driving it. So I'm going to drop it before it drops me. I'll be right back. HEW here. So, yes, the old man, it got to almost lunchtime yesterday, and I thought, hey, 80 degrees. I said, I should have put out my container and made me my sun tea. So, well, we'll have other 80-degree days, so I'll be able to make my sun tea and enjoy that. But I did have some iced tea as I checked in the information that yesterday morning and enjoyed that on the patio. So with that, everybody have a terrific Thursday. Everybody stay safe, stay healthy, and best of 73. And Dick and Susan are listening. I hope all's well on their home front. So, and Mama Fran are here walking around up there, and she's starting her household chores. So with that, everybody have a terrific Thursday. Thanks for keeping me on deck, Gary. and even Nick kept me on deck too. So I didn't slide off. So with that, I'll quit rambling and back to you from K8 to HEW. Send it back there. Net control and it's best of 73 here. The old coffee hasn't kicked in yet.
Okay, Dan, I got to tell you, man, we're not going to let you fall off the deck, that's for sure. We're not even going to let you get dusted up. I will say, I mean, much thanks to Nick for stepping it up for me. I do appreciate that immensely. But to your point, Dan, Nick does set the standard that we all strive for. Yeah, when it comes to net control operation, he truly is the standard, and he's the best. What can I say? All right, Dan, thanks for being here this morning. Again, tell Mama Fran we all said hello. You guys take care and keep an eye peeled out there on the North Coast. Make sure we're all safe there. K8AGW, we're going to clear with Dan. And let's head over just a little bit to the west, I think, there. KE8VOX, Phil, another purveyor of the North Coast. What say you, sir? This is AA8CS. Scott, I'm sorry. Scott.
Good morning,
VOX,
Gary. Good morning, all the listeners. This is KE8VOX. Scott, up here on the shores of Lake Erie in Vermilion, Ohio. Hey, glad you had a safe and enjoyable trip there and back. Anytime you get on the highways anymore, I feel like you're taking your life into your own hands. But, hey, you made it back and had fun. That's all that matters. But up here on the lake, we got 63 degrees, no rain yet. The barometer's sitting at, well, perfect 30.00 and 91% humidity. The lake temperature, 64 degrees. Probably a foot or less on the lake as far as waves. And the wind's light and variable, 6 to 3 out of the north-northwest. But there is a pretty good haze across the lake. I'm not sure if that's from the fires in Canada or what, but it is hazy. And well, that's what the lake's looking like. Well, the skies are gray. I got up this morning, and during Jim's round table there, I decided that to cut my hair. Yesterday, I rode the e-bike yesterday. Well, it was late afternoon, I guess you'd call it. But after I did that, and my legs were wobbly, and I just had too much hair, so I cut that this morning, and realized I'm one lucky person that I have hair that grows back, because I am one goofy-looking dude this morning. But that's all I got. AA8 Custom Select. This is KE8VOX 73, everyone.
Scott, yeah, that reminds me of Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young. I almost cut my hair. Almost. All right, man. You cracked me up, Scott. Good talking to you, as always. And you have a thoroughly terrific Thursday. On this June 5th, can you imagine? Good to hear you this morning. All right, let's see. Let's go up and pick up the National Weather Service. Bill, thank you for the welcome home. I do appreciate thunderstorms coming my way. Do appreciate that. You have any other good news for us? N8WS to take it. AA8CS. Good morning.
Some good fill-ins there. It was a lot of fun with Nick there. He did a very good job. They both did. Everybody did. So, yeah, let's see here. I forgot already. I did have something there. Let me break for time and I'll reset and start the report. Okay, air quality index is 85. There it comes to mind already. 85 for air quality? Ooh, that's Canadian smoke for sure. The other day I walked outside and something smelled like something was burning. So yeah, it was pretty heavy here. My sunrise, 5:56. My sunset, 9 o'clock. 15 hours, 4 minutes length a day. That's getting pretty close. I got 67 degrees this morning. Humidity, 79%. Wind speed, south at 6. Barometer, 30.05. Dew point, 60 degrees. Visibility, 9 miles. Should be more than that, but that haze is thick. Prediction for today, showers and thunderstorms likely, then showers and possibly thunderstorms after 2 p.m. High near 78, south wind 5 to 7 miles an hour, becoming northwest in the afternoon. Chance of precipitation is 90%. New rainfall amounts between 1/10 and 1/4 inch, except higher in thunderstorms. Well, I looked at radar earlier, and it was a couple of counties away, so it'll be here in a little bit. Solar flux indices at 134, sunspot number 80. A is 26, K is 2. Geomagnetic field is quiet. Oh, we got all kinds of stuff going on. E-skip on 6, 4, and 2 meters. Wow. I haven't seen that in a long, long time. Geomagnetic field is quiet, and we had a pretty good solar storm for 3 or 4 days. It blocked out the bands pretty good, then it opened up pretty good on 10 and 15. Tropo could be between a 1 and a 2, depending on where you live in Ohio. It's always like that. Geomagnetic storm watch. That's from spaceweather.com. There's always a geomagnetic storm watch. NOAA forecasters say that the moderate G2 class geomagnetic storms are possible on June 5th as Earth enters a high-speed stream of solar wind. It's been going on for a week. The gaseous material is blowing faster than 700 kilometers an hour, a minute, a second. 700 kilometers a second. Oh, well. From a hole in the atmosphere of the sun. And the biggest forebush decrease in 20 years, that's left over from yesterday, but it's an interesting article. If you got time, take a look. It tells you about radiation and what it affects on the body. Currently, there's 5 sunspot groups on the sun. So maybe things are a little better today. I did check the HF bands, and there was some good activity on 60 meters. I heard Alaska on 60 meter FT8. But I already worked them, so I didn't have to work them again. Back to you, fearless leader, AAACS in a group, 7-3 everyone, NAWS.
NAWS, AACS, all right, Bill. Yeah, but we have a great group here. And as I mentioned, Nick does set the standard. It doesn't get any better than him. It really doesn't, as I've said. All right, Bill, thanks for being here this morning. Thanks for that report. We do appreciate that. And I do love space weather, and thank you for introducing me to that website a long time ago. I definitely take a look at it every day, actually, as a matter of fact. All right. Clear with you, Bill, NAWS. Do appreciate you being here this morning. And don't forget, have a thoroughly terrific Thursday. All right, clearing with N8WS. Let's see, where are we going from here? K. Do we have any Ks here? KF8DVC. Al, are you still with me there, buddy? KF8DVC. This is AAHCS. Good morning.
AAHCS. This is KF8DVC. Yeah, I'm still here, Gary. Thanks for getting me. It's always good to hear about people seeing the blimps. I grew up around Akron Airport and got a chance to see them a lot growing up, so it's always pretty cool to hear that. Wish everybody a great day. And with that, I'll send it back to Net. This is KF8DVC.
Thanks for being here this morning, Al. We do appreciate it, and thanks for hanging around. I do appreciate that as well. All right, sir, have a thoroughly terrific Thursday, and you know why. Because it is thoroughly terrific Thursday. KF8DVC, we're going to clear with you. Let's pick up KC8FQV. Mark to take it, AA8CS, good morning. And Phil, PJW, you're on deck.
All right, KCFQV. Is this coming up, or what is it doing? It's not going to do it that way, then we'll have... Oh, okay, there it came up. It took a while to come up. But, I'm coming through, Newberry. I don't know what it's doing. Acting funny this morning with this technology. But yeah, I'm going to get going, but I was so tired yesterday I didn't do the thing inside, so I'm going to do it now, and then I got to go outside. I got to go out and mow grass. But everything else is going good. Nice outside, 65, now it's 68, so other than that, went to the doctor yesterday, and everything okay. She said, you don't got no rheumatopathy in your feet. She said, your feet are good. Although they feel like they want to fall asleep right now. We'll have to wait for the PT next week. And I got eye doctor next week. And at the end of the month, there is a dermatologist. I got doctor, I can't keep them straight anymore. So, good thing I got my chart. So let's send it back to Net. Gary, great hearing you back. Yeah, Nick is, I think he's following me. I don't do the nets. I just check into him, but he does them. So I'll send it back to Net, KCFQV.
KC8FQV, AA8CS. All right, Mark. Yeah, I understand the technology being weird, and but I understand it now. With the advent of artificial intelligence, technology now has a mind of its own. So there you go. All right, we're going to clear with FQV. Let's pick up Phil, K8, PJW, and Marty, KC8 November. That's my partial. You're going to be on deck, sir. So stand by, please. K8, PJW to take it. AA8CS. Good morning, Phil.
AA8CS, K8PJW. Good morning, Gary, and welcome back. And good morning to the Barometer netizens out there. Great to hear everyone this morning and catch up on all what's going on. Let's see, we're starting the day off here at 64 degrees, heading up to 79. Tomorrow will be 72. It was sunny this morning, but the clouds are starting to roll in, and I guess we're supposed to have rain this evening. Barometer's at 30.03, and our gas conspiracy continues at 319. So we're still waiting to hear back from our body guy. He's supposed to fix a roof leak in our van. It's been dripping water right where we sleep, so that's not good. And once we get that back, it goes to the other mechanic to check into the rear air conditioner to see why it's not switching the air conditioning when everything else is. So we're thinking it's an actuator that's not flipping over the vent to go to the upper side. So hopefully that's all it is, and not a replacement of the whole system. And we're prepping for a trip to Lansing this weekend. I'm going to visit my youngest one. He's up there, and he's got the Saturday off, so we'll spend some time with him and his girlfriend, and hopefully we'll have a good time. With that, I'll take a break for time. 1833, the future first computer programmer, Ada Lovelace, meets mathematician and inventor Charles Babbage, the father of the computer. 1876, bananas were sold as a novelty at the Centennial Exhibition in Philadelphia. 1940, the synthetic rubber tire is exhibited in Akron, Ohio by Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company. 1988, the longest champagne cork flight is 177 feet 9 inches when Heinrich Medicus ejected a cork from an unheated champagne bottle standing 4 feet up from level ground at a Woodbury Vineyards winery in New York. And that's the way it was. This is KAPJW. Back to the net.
All right, Phil, thanks for the history lesson, as always. Yeah, I missed that part, too. Yeah, for sure. Cork fights. There you go. That'll make you keep your eye on the ball, so to speak. All right, Phil, thanks for being here this morning. Enjoy the trip. I'm pretty doggone sure that you're going to have a fine business time there. All right, we're going to clear with you, Phil. Take care, and be safe out there when you're traveling around. Let's pick up Marty. Again, I have a partial KC8 November, and WGA, you're on deck.
Kilo Charlie 8 November Oscar Victor KC8 NOV. Welcome back, Gary. Just want to step in there and say hi and hello to all the listeners out there, and just give a word about the Skywarn. We do have weather coming back our way this afternoon, so they're talking probably east of about 71, so just wanted to give that information out. KC8 NOV.
All right, Marty, thanks for the update. East of 71. Got it. KC8NOV. Thanks for that. Completing the partial. I do appreciate that. And again, I want to thank you for being patient with me this morning as I get retrained. I am trainable. Yeah, for sure. Okay, we're going to clear with NOV. Let's see. WA4 WGA, I think. I think that's it. Go ahead. This is AA8CS.
W8WKY.
And you win the prize. Good evening, sir. A8CS WA4WGA. Just a reminder, folks, you might want to get drops more often than you do. That way everything along the network can reset its TOTs. Okay, admonition done. Not much here to report at the old folk home. The therapy is continuing. Hopefully it is continuing at an increased speed so that I can get into an assisted living facility. I got a lot to say on that, but not on the radio. It's not apropos for this venue. You know, I think I would join your club as a paid member if I could do it from the website. You might comment on how that is achieved, or whether or not I would need a drop eyeballs to do it. I can do w8bky.org on the iPhone here, but whether or not I can navigate your sign-up page, or not your sign-up page, your membership page, I don't know. Are there any of those foolish CAPTCHAs? Because if there are, then I'd have a little bit of a difficulty. I do want to get to one of your meetings, but I don't know of anyone who is close enough to pick me up on the way to the meeting. And let's see, we're getting an early taste of summer drop before it actually gets here on the 21st or 22nd. And I really find myself irritated at the fact that I'm in a facility with only 2 to a room, which means I have no way of putting in an outside VHF UHF antenna so I can work this machine direct instead of having to work it through my node and work some of the other machines like 09 and some of the other ones. Okay, so that's my waffle and whinge for the day. 8CS WA4WGA.
WA4WGA AA8CS on this end. Well, on the website, we have a couple tabs at the top. As a matter of fact, there's 4 of them. The very first one says club. Now, on your phone, you're probably going to have to hit those 3, I think it's 3, maybe 4 parallel lines, and that gives you, that'll give you the menu on the mobile, on your mobile there. But under club, the third item down is join or renew. So yes, you can join and or renew club membership by clicking on that link and taking care of business there. So yes, you can do it remotely. I'm not sure where you are. Are you current on QRZ? Over.
I had to wait for my commercial. To the best of my knowledge, I am. I asked Mike, 88IUA, to update QRZ, and I think he did.
All right, well, let me take a look and let's see what we can come up with there. All right, in the meantime, thanks for stopping by and have a thoroughly terrific Thursday. And as far as the spacing and taking through your time, with all the connections that we have, it's important that you do take a moment to pause in between transmissions. As a matter of fact, it's important that you take a pause before you transmit as well. So Nick is a whole lot better at explaining all of that than I am, but all I knew is, let me just reiterate what Dan, K8AGW says. Dan always says, pausing for the cause. So there you go. All right, thanks for stopping by this morning. Don't forget to have a thoroughly terrific Thursday because it is thoroughly terrific. All right, we're going to clear with WGA. Let's pick up, where are we? We're at the back of the bus. Oh, man. Yes, we are. The little red caboose behind the train. KD8SLG, AA8CS. Good morning, Nick. And again, thanks for taking care of business while I was gone.
AA8CS, this is KD8SLG. Good morning, Gary, and all the Barometer Netizens. Man, it's great to have you back. Good to hear you on the radio, for sure. Yeah, back in the bus. KF8G's been back here for the past couple of weeks, and I got to tell you, he hasn't been doing a very good job of licking the windows clean. And there's a whole lot of gum for me to catch up with underneath the seats. Wait for the beep, man. Wait for the beep. That was our mantra for the last couple of weeks. Apparently that leaked out of everybody's ears earlier this morning. Wow. So, since I checked in, check this out. I prepared, ate, and cleaned up from a 3-egg omelet. And here we are, man. Thanks for all the flowers from everybody. Always a good time. I love the Barometer Net. It's KD8 SLG. Back to net control.
And what's not to love? And don't say me. All right, we're at the bottom of the list. Let me take a moment, re-identify this as the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net on the W8WKOI repeater. The name here is Gary. The call is Alpha 8 Charlie Sierra. Custom select in some circles, and I'm looking for check-ins. Come on down.
Kilo Alpha 8 Lima Yankee Juliet KA8 LYJ. Bob repatriated in Barberton.
Kilo Delta 8, November Echo Oscar, KD8, NEO, Darrell in Holmes County. Kilo Echo 8, Victor Zulu Alpha, KE8, VZA, Eric in Strongsville, Mobile.
Tulsa. Short
KC8. L, KC8FQ, recheck. Gary?
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Zulu Alpha, KE8, VZA, Eric in Strongsville, Mobile.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Charlie, Foxtrot Charlie, Randy Drumsville, in and out.
KB8LJ.
W8WKY.
K8CMJ, Kilo 8, Charlie Mike Juliet. Craig, I will be in and out. Have a good day, everyone.
Maybe mobile, but I'll be in and out.
Mobile in and out.
All right, here's who I have. KE8VZA Mobile. There's a Tulsa station, so stand by. We're going to get right to you there. KF8CFC was in and out. KB8LJ, Chuck, I got you there. And K8CMJ was in and out, as was AB8AV Mobile, also in and out. Thank you for the traffic, and thanks for stopping by and saying hello. We do appreciate that. Okay, first, did I miss anybody?
Mark, this is Kilo Alpha 8, Lima Yankee Juliet, KA8, LYJ. Bob, repatriated in Barberton.
And did I miss anyone?
Doug, in and out.
Repatriated LYJ in Barberton.
Don't know, I caught KCFQV as a recheck.
Okay, Bob, I got you, KA8LYJ, and Darrell, I got you as well, KD8NEO. All right, sorry about that. Let's get the Tulsa station in here first. I need your call and name, please. Go ahead. This is AA8CS.
Kilo Charlie 5 Romeo Bravo Golf KC5RBG Shannon in Tulsa.
There he is, KC. Gee, I didn't know if that was you or not, Shannon. Got you in the log and got you there. Go ahead. Now that I got you on the line, big guns to take it. AA8CS. Go ahead.
Well, thank you much, KC5RBG. And today, I'm not going to sleep right now. I'm actually just getting up. I got a MRI this morning. But, yeah, I actually, you caught me on the wake-up this time instead of the going to sleep. So, you know, that's something new there. Hope you're having a good morning. Pretty dark here. Kind of acting like it's going to rain, but I'm not sure if it is or not. Hadn't looked yet. But, anyway, I hope everyone has a good day today. And this is Kilo Charlie 5 Ruby Guns. God bless in 73. Back to net control.
All right, Shannon. Very good. Good to hear you this morning. And, wow, that's fabulous. We got you on the wake up as opposed to the going to sleep. I had no idea that the Barometer Net was ambidextrous and could do things like that. That's encouraging. All right, Shannon, good to hear you this morning, sir. And you keep those guns real big, okay? All right, we're going to clear with RBG, and let's get our mobile in here. KE8VZA to take it, AA8CS. Good morning, Eric.
AA8CS and the net, KE8VZA, mobile in my way into the big W to earn another nickel. But, yeah, good to hear you back here, Gary. Hope you had a great trip. And I'm sure you've heard the POTA event went really well. And we felt good vibes coming our way, so it had to be you. Anyway, just wanted to say hi to everybody, and 7-3, and have a terrific Thursday. I think that's it. Thoroughly terrific Thursday. Anyway, back to you, Gary, KE8VZA.
All right, Eric, thanks for being here this morning on this thoroughly terrific Thursday. Yeah, you got it right. There you go. All right, good to hear you as well. Yeah, POTA, I heard POTA was great. I haven't gotten all the details with Josh heading that event up. It had no choice. It had to be great. All right, Eric, thanks for stopping by this morning, saying hello. Always a pleasure, my friend. KE8VZA, we're going to clear with you. Let's go to the top here. Let's pick up Bob, KA8LYJ, AA8CS. Good morning, Bob.
AA8CS, this is KA8LYJ. Good morning to you. Good morning to everybody on the net. Just trying to get reacclimated to 5 hours later in the day and everything. Just finished a 10-day, 1,100-mile road trip of Scotland and landed back in Cleveland yesterday evening. It was a fantastic experience. I highly recommend it to anybody that has the opportunity. That's about it. Just trying to swirl coffee and adjust to the time change. This is KA8LYJ.
All right, Bob. Thanks for that. Thanks for stopping by this morning. I spent some time in Ireland, and I don't know if Scotland and Ireland are close to the same, but Ireland was drop dead gorgeous. So I'm assuming that they're pretty much on the same level there. Maybe not. I don't know that, but Ireland was fabulous. I would go back there in a heartbeat. It's great country over there. We actually did Paris and France, but basically Paris, and then we went over to Ireland. But the food in France is a whole lot better than it was in Ireland. I will say that. But the people, I still think the French people hate us. I really do. Anyway, that being said, all right, we're going to clear with LYJ. Welcome back, and consider yourself repatriated. Daryl, take it away. KD8NEO, this is AA8CS. Good morning.
Hey, Gary, KD8NEO here. Oh, it's a lovely day there, by golly, and it's good to get the mowing in. We'll say hello to everyone. And I got just a little joke for you this morning here. What kind of bear is toothless? You know, if you was thinking a gummy bear, you'd have the answer to that, by golly. A gummy bear has no tooth. Back to you, Gary, KD8NEO.
All right, Daryl. But it has a tooth when I put my tooth into it. That's for sure. Right. All right, Daryl. Thanks for being here this morning. Don't forget, have a thoroughly terrific Thursday. All right, clearing with NEO. Let's pick up Chuck, KB8LJ, to take it. And Mark, you're on deck. KB8LJ, AA8CS.
ACS in the group from KB8LJ. Now, I see that you're running a little late this morning, so all I wanted to suggest was that we consider making the Arkadelphia Water Tower an honorary member of the club, because until people started talking about it on the air, I had forgotten for decades about the Arkadelphia Water Tower, and I can't remember what it was about it, but there's something very, very impressive. I know that it really stuck in my mind, well, for most of my life. So, KB8LJ, back to net.
W8WKY.
KB8LJ, AA8CS. All right, Chuck. Well, I'll tell you what. We will consider that. You can make a motion at our next meeting. As a matter of fact, I'll have a picture of it. It is nicely done, and it is very, very obvious when you're driving down the highway there. So we'll just go ahead and consider that. Yeah. I think that's a good idea. All right, clearing with KB8LJ. Mark, your recheck, please. KC8FQV AA8CS. KC8FQV, KC8FQV, this is AA8CS.
All right, KCFQ, hopefully I left it drop. I don't. KCFQV. I'm going to just say, we're talking about the, I'm going to reset. Okay, yeah, you guys are talking about short times and that driving. I remember when I went to school and when I worked at school, we had a coach that used to drive his motorhome always to school because he said that it didn't matter because, the mileage doesn't really take effect or anything on a quarter-mile, half-mile drive. So he just drove the motorhome all the time. Of course, he used to, a lot of time when he was the wrestling coach, a lot of times he'd take the motorhome and take the kids to the wrestling match because there were only 13 or less kids wrestling. So we'll send it back to net, Gary, to KCFQV.
All right, Mark. I had to chuckle a little bit. I think the Board of Education might frown on that transporting the wrestling team with your motorhome. I just saying. I don't think. Yeah. Well, who knows? All right, Mark. Thanks for that. Do appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by again. We do love you, Mark. And I mean that sincerely. KC8FQE, we're going to clear with you. I'm at the bottom of my list. We are at the bottom of the net. Let's make this the last call. If there's anybody else out there that would like to join this motley crew, consider checking in. This is AA8CS, and I'm standing by for your call. Last call, please.
AA8CS, this is November Alpha 8 Yankee, John at West Park, in and out.
Hello, Fox 8, Bravo, November Foxtrot, also West Park.
AA8CS, this is KD8SLG, recheck.
All right, we picked up NA8Y. BNF, I have you in there too. Please stand by. KD8SLG, I have your recheck. Why don't you go ahead, Nick, with your recheck, and then we'll pick up NA8Y.
Okay, CFQ, recheck, Gary.
All right, Mark, gotcha. Go ahead, Nick.
I was just waiting to see if anybody else wanted to jump in there. Talk to you later this afternoon, man. I've got PT this afternoon, and maybe we can get on the phone for a little while and share. Looking forward to talking to you, man. KD8SLG, back to net control.
All right, good. Thank you for that, Nick, and we'll definitely do that. All right, NA8Y to take it. AA8CS, BNF, you're on deck, and Mark will get your recheck just before we close her down.
Good morning, everybody on the net. Been at this amateur radio thing for 14 years. Had noise on this 015 repeater that was insane. I couldn't even squelch it out. Just built a choke, put it in, and it actually worked. So now I don't hear noise that I can't squelch out. So I'm having a good day. Hope you all are too. NA8Y, back to net.
All right, John. Very good. Yeah, when things work, doesn't that make you feel good? All right, yeah, well, we're having a thoroughly terrific Thursday on this end as well because, as I've said, it is a thoroughly terrific Thursday. All right, John, thanks for stopping by. BNF, to take it, I need your prefix, if you would, and your name. This is AA8CS.
AA8CS, this is Kilo Fox 8, Bravo, November Foxtrot. My name is Mike, and I'm on the western part of Cleveland. Good morning, everyone. I heard Eric talking about the POTA event on Saturday, and he seems to gloss over that we're all freezing and the bands are horrible. There are a lot of people out there. It's a lot of fun, but definitely a challenging activation. KF8 BNF, back to net.
All right, well, Mike, challenging is not necessarily a bad thing, but nevertheless, hopefully you had a good time. I'm pretty doggone sure our side did. So at any rate, thanks for stopping by this morning on this thoroughly terrific Thursday. We do definitely appreciate that. All right, KCA at FQV with your recheck. Go ahead, Mark. All right, Mark. KC8FQV with your recheck. I am waiting patiently for your recheck. Your recheck is very important to me. Come on back.
Back in the 70s, the 80s, we didn't have all the stuff we have these days of paper saying, oh, you can't do it this way, you got to do it this way. Yeah, back in the days, the principal used to take me home sometime in the car. So he would take me home, and that was, yeah, they would, he got piles of papers to sign, and we got to do it this way, So back in the days are the good old days when we were in school, and when we used to work in jobs. Now it's all changed. So I'll send it back to net, KCFQV.
KC8FQV, AA8CS. All right, Mark, very good. And you're right. You're absolutely right. It used to be a whole lot, I don't know. I don't know what the pendulum swings as the pendulum do. All right. Thanks for that, Mark. Do appreciate it. Thanks for being here on this thoroughly terrific Thursday. All right, we're at the bottom of the list. We are at the bottom of the net. Let me give Carrie a call. Carrie, you're not going to believe this, but we hit 42 right on the nose. Right on the button, buddy. You are number 42. No one else. Just you. Number 42, the ultimate answer to life, the universe, and everything. W8CTN to take it. AA8CS.
W8WKY.
Good morning, Gary, and good morning to all the check-ins and listeners out there on this thoroughly terrific Thursday. It is a pretty morning out there. Probably go for an e-trike ride here before the rain comes in later on today, but oh well, in everybody's life, a little rain must fall. So anyway, I really don't have anything this morning. I do want to ask everybody to stay safe, stay healthy, and do a random act of kindness. That's always a good thing to do there. So with that, I'll just say 73. Oh, thank you for the number 42 this morning. That's the answer to life, the universe, and everything. That's great. Now, we were in the 40s every day for the last 2 weeks, I think. It's been a great morning, and that here is without a doubt. Missed you, Gary. Glad you're home. Glad you're safe, and everything went well on your trip there. Sounds like you had a real good time, and that's what trips are all about. Vacations, have a good time. So anyway, that's all I have. Hope everybody has a terrific Thursday out there, and I'll say 73. This is W8 CTM, Gary here at Portage Lakes, and we'll turn it back to Alpha 8 Charlie Sierra. And Gary, you can wrap it up there in a great net, buddy. Great net on your return trip. Everybody have a great day, and back to you, Gary, W8 CTM.
W8WKY, repeater, PL114.8.
All right, Kerry, good to hear you, sir. It is very good to hear you, and let me just take this opportunity to thank you for your contribution to this net, being the closer. Day in and day out, we do appreciate that. Actually appreciate you being part of this tradition. Yeah, because after all, as I've said many, many times, this net is the premier drive time net in northeastern Ohio. And let me remind everyone that this net does meet regularly Monday through Saturday, starting at the ungodly hour of 7 a.m., runs about an hour-ish. Be a regular check-in. Keep this wonderful net alive. This is the W8WKY repeater on 147.39 megahertz. Repeater is located in Doylestown, Ohio. Yeah, we're going to be around for a while. It's a great location, great coverage here, so let's use it. This is AA8CS, and I return this repeater back to regular amateur radio use. 73, everybody. Have a thoroughly terrific Thursday, and you know why? Because it is. 73 all. This is AA8CS, and I'll be clear.
Hey, Gary, if you would, take a quick look at QRZ and see if my data is correct up there.
All right, stand by just for a second here.
W84WGA, this is KD8SLG. Got your email as rmahorney@neo.rr.com.
Okay, it needs to go away as that address is no longer active.
All right, why don't you give us your current address, and then we can fill out our own records here. Over.
Let's see, the one we're using is ray.t.horny@icloud.com.
All right, I copied Ray, R-A-Y, dot T, as in Tango, dot Mahorny, M-A-H-O-R-N-E-Y, at, and I'm sorry, the rest was, I know it's standard, but give me the rest of it, please.
iCloud.com.
All right, Ray. Yeah, we got it. iCloud.com. All right. No worries there. I'm going to shoot an email out to you this morning. I'm not going to do it right now. I gotta run and take care of a couple things here real quick. But we'll get an email this morning, and we will get an answer back. I'll give you the link to well, you should have the link. I think you said at w8wky.org. W8WKY, Whiskey 8 Whiskey Kilo Yankee.org is our website. And again, if you look under the club tab, there's a link to join, and we'll give you all the information you need there, Ray. All right, thank you for that. Anything else before we close it out? Nick, and you're still in the behind the curtain there, I think. AA8CS, back to WA8 WGA. I'm sorry, WA4 WGA.
Yeah. For that email, and we'll deal with it accordingly.
All righty, sir. Thank you for that. 73. Have a terrific Thursday. Nick, anything else? KD8SLG. And what's the best time for me to give you a call today?
Oh, let's see. I got PT at 3:15. I'll be on the road from like 4:15 until 5:30 or so. So maybe then, if not earlier on in the afternoon. KD8SLG.
You got it. All right. Thanks, Nick. Talk to you soon. KD8 SLG AA8CS.
And WA4WGA.
W8WKY. W8WKY.